Dr. Julie here with Sergent Wellness. Today I'm going to show you 4 exercises that focus on mid-back and upper back mobility, shoulder mobility, neck tension relief. You're not going to need any equipment, just yourself. Let's get started. First thing we're going to do is shoulder rolls, and you can do this in your position of comfort. So you can sit just like I am, you could sit on your chair. I would recommend sitting on something firm, and then you're just going to make big circles with your shoulders. So big circles, you can let your hands rest in your lap or to your side, and you want to try to maintain your best posture when you're doing this. So try to get out of that slouch. You can also do the standing. We're going to do about 10 of these. You might feel things kind of popping or sliding over each other. That's just your muscles, tendons, bones, and that's okay as long as you don't have pain. Okay, the next one is going to be a cat-cow, and it's a bias to the mid-back. So what we're going to do is go into your quadruped or all-fours position. You're going to spread your knees out just a tad bit more, walk your hands back to your knees, and most of your weight is not on your hands. You're accepting that through your hips. And what you're going to do is go ahead and do your cat-cow. So you're going to arch up, and then you're going to come into cow. When you do cow, you want to open up your chest and shoulders, and you're trying to move as much as you can with each segment of your spine. So you don't want all the motion happening in one spot. So I'm trying to avoid hyperextending my neck here. I'm trying to have a nice fluid curve. We're going to do this about 10 times. So you shouldn't have much pressure on your hands and your wrists. And I'm going to do a few reps facing so you see what happens in this direction. So I'm trying to open up my chest and shoulders. That should feel really nice through your chest and your shoulder blades. Last one. Okay, this next one is going to be a range of motion for your upper back and shoulders. So you're going to do what's called a barrel hug. So you're going to pretend as if you're hugging something much larger than your reach. So you should feel your shoulder blades kind of move apart. And then you're going to do a goal post. So we're going to come into this goal post type position. And we're going to do that 8 to 10 times. When you come into this position, avoid the urge to arch your back and kind of let your rib cage flare. You're trying to keep all of that down so you feel a nice stretch through here, and you're working in your core and in your rib cage to kind of keep that alignment. So when you do this, try to avoid slouching into it. So I'm trying to make it a nice straight. I don't want to like arch everything and slouch. So if you don't move a whole lot, that's okay. Everyone is going to start somewhere, and depending on what you've done over the course of the weekend or the past few days, that could impact the way you're going to be able to move here. Okay, last one is going to be for mid-back rotation. So you're going to do a half kneeling thoracic rotation. You're going to kneel. You want to be about 6 or 8 inches away from the wall. So that gives you some feedback to be able to rotate the way I'd like you to through your mid-back. So I'm going to be in half kneeling. You want that 90-degree angle at both knees. Stay nice and tall. You want your core and your hips engaged, your glutes. And you're going to open and close. So this is a variation of an open book exercise, thoracic rotation. It's called lots of things. What you're doing here is keeping your low back facing forward in your pelvis, and you're rotating your rib cage and your mid back. So if you feel like this is a little bit too much, you can modify this by not going quite as far. You're trying to keep your ears away from your shoulders. So a nice long neck, tall spine. So this is as much for range of motion and mobility, but it's also going to be, you're going to feel like you're working through your hips and your core if you're doing this correctly. So staying nice and tall, we're going to do 8 to 10 in the opposite direction. Those are 4 exercises that you can do every day and really as often as you'd like to help relieve some neck and shoulder tension and upper back tension. So whether you've been sitting for a long time, working at your desk, wrapping presents, I haven't met a person that can't use a little bit more range of motion and mobility work to their mid back and shoulders. So stay tuned for more videos as we start to create more content for you guys on our YouTube channel, and hope you have a great rest of your day.